KP in the house. You already know how to bounce.
It's Disney Detonation coming at you from the Transportive Content Fury Studios in New Jersey, and I'm your host. And today is another Kalo Palo Pilo vlog. Yes, it is. I'm gonna shrink myself. So this is the second time that I'm doing the same vlog tonight. Something happened with the audio, and so when I do these things, I pretty much hit record until I'm done, and then I don't go back and look over the entire vlog. Thank you for whoever said there was no audio in the comment section, because I immediately deleted it and now I'm re-recording it. I'm not quite sure what happened. Hopefully this time we'll get through the whole vlog with audio, or at least with audio for me, because from what I saw, the clips were playing, but my commentary was not. So today's background, this vlog's background, is from Alstead Farms in Chester, New Jersey. We were there this past weekend. If you look on the left-hand side, there's a huge sunflower field where you pay $25. You can wander the sunflower field. You can pick fruits. I think they had strawberries and blueberries. I can't remember which. I thought this picture was pretty interesting or pretty cool. That's why I put it up. So also this week I posted something in the community section saying that I was going to do a KP drinking game, and I thought better of it, so I took it down. But I was inspired to consider it from one of the posters whose name is Sean Lee. He went on to say that him and his wife or girlfriend watch Mr. KP's vlogs, and every time Mr. KP gets an idiom wrong, or just a non sequitur, or sniffs, they drink. And this is what I was going to put as the clip to tell you, of course. Drink. And I did slip this clip into one of my clips in this vlog, so just so you know, I don't know if I'll be doing that on a regular basis or where I'm going to go with it. All right, so let's move on. So the next thing I want to talk about is Michael K in 90 Seconds. He or she, I don't know if it's a man or woman, they have a channel called, of course, Michael K in 90 Seconds, and he does Mr. KP as well. And he did one on Mr. K, a recent live stream of Mr. KP's, and personally, I can't get through Kyle's live streams. They're terrible. They're boring. It's just nonsense. So, but I did, after seeing his last Michael K 90 Seconds vlog, fell out of my chair because it was hilarious. Some of the things that he pulled. Now, this next clip, I'm calling it WTF is this, because I mean, you guys tell me what this is. It's just absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's go. It's called What the Fuck Is This? I mean, what is Iggly? I mean, and she's standing there with a dumb smile on her face while he's acting like a lunatic next to her. I mean, like, how? Oh my God, it's like, what is wrong with this guy? And what is equally wrong with her, that she's sitting there smiling like a mad person? I mean, so the Michael K in 90 Seconds guy, I'm going to put a link to the most recent vlog that I was talking about in the description, and it's hilarious. So I thought that the last clip I just played was so funny, I had to include it in the Kyle Palaverse mix at the end. So let's move on. Okay, so the next 1, 2, 3, 4 clips are from when Mr. KP went to Boca Raton. Now, this was, I think there was 2 commenters who asked me to watch these and comment on them. Now, at this point, like, I don't watch every vlog that Mr. KP does anymore, like, because it's like the wheel of stupidity. You can spin it, and no matter where you land on stupid. So it doesn't matter which vlog of his that you watch, current, past, future, you're going to be able to farm some content out of it, because he's just that ridiculous. So this clip is called Kyle Interrupted, and I'll hopefully maybe comment through it as we watch it. Hopefully the audio continues to work, but let's get into it. Kyle Interrupted.
I don't know where the girls went. I don't know what's going on, because they got escorted over into like our private getaway.
They got escorted over to the desk where they're checking in.
I think I'm in the right.
I mean, as you like, whenever it comes to this guy's vlogs, I use his chronology. I go from point A to point B in his vlog. I don't take pieces from the front end and put it in the back when I'm trying to prove a point, especially.
Spot, I see her bags.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Checking on in. The girls got some champagne and wow. Okay. I can totally tell I'm at a very elevated luxury hotel just by obviously the architecture, the beautiness of everything, and then obviously the service has just been phenomenal. This service is incredible. This service is incredible. This service is incredible. I just,
even though I just watched this like a couple of minutes ago, it just never gets old to me. So, the beautiness. I mean, who's going to this guy for any type of like information? I mean, it's just like, how does this guy have 200 subscribers and make a living off of this? I will never ever understand. So one of the things that one of the commenters that wanted me to review or comment on these on Mr. KP's Boca Raton vlogs was saying something along the lines that when Kyle is at these high end hotels, he tries to talk in a sophisticated manner. Now, I couldn't for the life of me figure out which of this person was referring to, but if he was referring to what we just saw, I mean, like, unless you think Sylvester the cat is sophisticated, I couldn't find one instance where I felt as though this guy was speaking in any sophisticated manner.
sat in that bed and it was comfortable.
Okay, I was gonna say, I can see like little extra plush areas, just like it looks like we're sleeping like little angels.
We have curtains that are going to we have double curtains. So we have a bedroom, and then we also have our living room. We have two TVs in this room. You see that? We have two TVs. One there and one behind us. The light in this room is unbelievable. And look, someone can sleep here too. And look, someone can sleep here too. Well, here's my my guacamole. I guess like the $31 guac is actually out of this world. I paid $8 for these vegetables. I thought it was gonna be mixed in the guacamole, but what'd you guys get? What is this called? They got the Casey and our friend got a chicken Caesar wrap. We've had Casey's friend with us the whole time as well too. So she's been with her, and I've been with you guys and.
So he's been with you guys. So as you're going to see in some of these other clips that I put together, or at least one of them, that her and her friend, or the girl that lives with her and her friend, went to the pool and enjoyed the amenities of the pool. Well, he walked around town and then proceeded to get hammered, and then ended up passing out at the pool.
Blah 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 blah. But
my take is that this just feels like one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. Obviously, this kind of a resort comes with a price. It is not cheap. Some people might be able to do it once, or some people might do this all the time.
Or never.
Every day.
Which is really interesting to see, like the different dynamics around the resort.
What's up, baby? You ready to go to the beach club?
I'm pumped. Let's do this. I've been outside for quite a few hours with my friend. We enjoyed the nice pool, and we went into the lazy river. Had a good time. Hello, hi. My friend and I had a really nice girls' day. Sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry we didn't involve you in that. But
yeah, and this led me to ponder something. I mean, like, so he went on a vacation with his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend, and I mean, I've been on vacations with. In the past before I got married, with a girlfriend who had a friend that went with us, but didn't stay in the same room. And we all did things together. We went to the pool together. Like, it's just like, and then he really doesn't make it clear, like, whether this girl is staying with them in the room or lives locally. I mean, it's just the oddest thing. It almost seems as though they didn't want him around for a good portion of the day. But I could be wrong. All right, so the next clip is called the Intrecoastal Waterhead. The title is The Intrecoastal Waterhead. Here we go.
Wow. Whew. My goodness. Holy cow. But you can totally tell the luxury and the elegant details. I
mean, what was he taking, a drag off a cigarette?
Yeah, this is one of their dining experiences. And I didn't tell you yet, this hotel sits right on the Intrecoastal. You take a boat and you're out there in like 2 minutes. It's actually like the end of the Intrecoastal.
All right, here we go. So there is no such thing as an intercoastal. It's the Intracoastal Waterway, and it doesn't end at the Boca Raton Hotel. As you can see here, here is the Intracoastal Waterway, and here we go. The Atlantic Intracoastal Waterway extending from Key West, Florida to Norfolk, Virginia. So, according to this, it ends in Florida at Key West, but there's something called the Great Loop. And here you can see that the Intracoastal Waterway, the Atlantic, connects to this loop. And, I mean, you can pretty much circumnavigate a quarter of the country in this loop. Also, let's take a look here. So here is where Mr. KP is. Flamingo looking out onto the Intracoastal Waterway. No. He's looking out on Lake Boca Raton, if I'm saying that right, Raton, which connects to the Intracoastal Waterway here and here. So, what a pile of misinformation once again by Mr. KP.
And there's some yachts if you want to do that.
And there's some yachts if you want to do that. So also what I've found is, like, if you ever notice when some of these videos start skipping, it's because of my Norton virus program. It like I figured it out. It sucks up all the resources and then makes this OBS skip. So I do have another computer in the wings that I'm eventually going to put. I know I've spoken about it before. Okay, so the next clip is called Everyday Normal Fool. Now, this was particularly hilarious to me because he proceeds to go to, one of these fancy restaurants at this Boca Raton hotel and talks about how he's going to be like cool with the server. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't ever want to piss off the person who's going to be, bringing food to me. And quite frankly, the server doesn't want to be an asshole to you because they want a good tip. So I thought this was particularly hilarious. So let's get into it. It's called the Everyday Normal Fool.
I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy. And I get scared when I go see the dentist. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy. My parents are really nice people, motherfucker. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy. I'm somewhat afraid of heights, motherfucker.
I think it's my new goal when we come to these fancy places because the servers are so uptight and they're like so friendly and stuff.
I mean, how can you be uptight and friendly at the same time?
I want them to get. My goal is to get them to break character.
I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy.
Like we're talking with a friend,
I don't know. I'm very introvert with everything. It's weird.
and we got them to break character. Because he just made a joke with us. We're like, all right, good. We're on his cool side. Because we want him to relax. Because everybody else is probably like so uptight. We're like, we're here to vibe.
I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy.
Oh yeah. That looks so cool.
And I don't have many friends that would back me up. My friend Steve would, but he doesn't look very tough.
You want some of that, bitch?
If you rarely get laid, put your hands up. If you're not well paid, put your hands up. If you got a pet cat, put your hands up. And if you got a bad back, put your hands up.
I mean, could you imagine? He thinks he's going to be less uptight. He's the cool one as in comparison to all these, rich people at this restaurant. I mean, like, what kind of delusion does this dude live in? It's amazing. All right, so the next clip is called Boca's Exclusive Stupidity. Now here he starts talking about the hotel has I want to say, well, actually, he doesn't even tell you about the other one. So from the limited research I did, there's the pool club, which is nowhere near the amount of money that he's talking about. And then there's another type of exclusive, I want to say club, but you get amenities. I don't know if you get X amount of days in the hotel, but he doesn't get into any of that. He just gets bombed up drunk and starts just I don't even want to say espousing. He's just blathering about. He doesn't know anything about what he's talking about. And the best part about this clip, which you're going to see in a minute, is there's a woman who's walking behind him while he's sitting in this lounge chair by the pool with the camera in his hand, recording himself and talking to the camera. Now, she looks down on him, and she looks like she's like seen a ghost. Because I mean, like her reaction seems to be more severe than if she was just looking at him with a camera recording himself. Could be projecting here, but it certainly was pretty hilarious. Let's get into it. It's called Boca's Exclusive Stupidity.
It begins! Give me that! Stop it, Barney! No! No! Come on, Barney! Give me that bottle!
Here's the nuts part about this whole resort, and I'm talking all five aspects of it.
It's 5 hotels.
You can become part of the Boca Raton Club because of the fact that, I mean, it's kind of similar. Because they don't disclose how much it costs. It can fluctuate per individual, but rumor has it it's $100,000. It's $100,000 for a membership to just come here and just be part of the exclusive club of the Boca Raton. This includes stuff like golfing. I don't know exactly what all the perks are, but this resort has a club where people potentially pay $100,000 per person, and we don't really know exactly what the perks are unless you email. I do have some articles in some things on how the last selling price was $85,000. I don't know if that's per person or whatnot, but we're obviously staying, and you could be staying at one of potentially the most lucrative places in all of America, all of Florida. Obviously there's might be potentially better hotel chains, whatever, but I'm blown away. What do you guys think of that?
You're an idiot.
There might be some other hidden perks that I don't know about. Water's really nice. I should come join her. That means it feels like bath water. She likes bath water type things. Or type waters. I don't know the last time I fell asleep at a pool.
Yeah, fell asleep.
This was the last time.
Gee, is that what I look like when I'm drunk?
I love the fact that like this girl that's with them clearly doesn't want to be on camera, and he keeps recording her in the background over and over again. I mean, and also like, how do you look at this and put it out to the public and go, perfect? I mean, it's ridiculous. And then the fact to think that the Boca Raton Hotel is the most exclusive club in the United States, I mean, is ridiculous. There's a pool club up the street from me. It's $30,000 for like 3 months. There are clubs, country clubs, and exclusive hotels in this country that wouldn't let you in, Mr. KP, no matter how much money you have. All right. So let's move on. So the next couple of clips is he decided to go to Universal Studios, and he walked around just espousing a pile of nonsense. And one of the things that I want to talk about is Universal Studios on City Walk has a huge model of Epic Universe, the park that's going to be opening up soon. And they have this thing called augmented reality. It's an app that you can put on your phone, of course, and you take your phone and you scan it over the model, and it gives you these animations where it tells you what everything is. He goes in there, he has no idea this app exists. He has no idea what he's even looking at. I'm just gonna do a quick video here, a quick clip as to what I'm talking about. And why isn't this?
The AR. It's really cool, by the way. Here we go.
Enjoy.
I mean, it's pretty cool. And then you can see the pop-ups that tell you what each of the buildings are, and then I mean, I from my understanding, I think the last one I think it's completed. They just keep, because I thought that maybe they weren't even offering the app anymore, but of course I was wrong. They finished it up, or the last installment was July 31st. So you can still use it. He's just too stupid to figure it out. All right, and then another thing that was a little irritating is that he starts talking about Universal started offering this credit card, which is ironic because I just got it in the mail the exact same day I think he came out with this vlog. And he kind of like mocks the fact that Universal is offering this credit card. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I have a Disney Chase card, which I've had for years. And the way I got it was I was walking around one of the parks, and they have these kiosks where you go and you apply for a card, and they give you like we got a blanket, and I think one year they had a thermos. I don't remember exactly everything, but here Universal's offering you 2 express passes and a gift card. Excuse me. So this is what I got in the mail. Of course, I took out my contact information and put Mr. KP in there, as you can see. And there's no annual fee, too. So with the Disney card, I have to pay a $100 annual fee. And so here, just awesome adventure. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to do Credit Card and AR Woes is the name of this next clip. Credit Card and AR Woes.
Let me just...
Is it hot? No, I'm just blowing the dust off.
Gotta dust this off here. We haven't been to Universal. This is like our second time at Universal this year. Hopefully this works. Welcome back to your daily dose. Are they trying to purchase? Yeah, trying to get you to purchase a card. This used to be here back in the day.
I never heard of purchasing a credit card.
Hey, now it's back. 2 free express passes if you sign up for a credit card. And a free gift card was the offer. Disney fan goes to Universal. That's what today is, basically.
You dummy.
We got a merch card. First they wanted us to buy a credit card. Now we got merch. I mean, we're at a theme park after all. Well, City Walk. Looks like they're doing some construction here. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not a Universal expert. And low-key, I even haven't checked out the blackout dates. So if I can't even get in, I'm gonna have to upgrade my pass.
I plan, trust me, I plan.
Didn't even think about that because I don't really have a high-tier pass anymore. Let's go check out this model. It looks pretty rad. Honestly, I probably should have been here opening day, but you know, it's Universal. I've pushed myself so much to my limits.
I don't know too much about Universal, so I'm not really going to comment. I think this is the main entrance.
No, this isn't the current part. The building is.
Wait, so this isn't... And the opening date, it used to say summer, but now it just says 2025. It used to say summer 2025. So the opening might be a little bit delayed. This model's insane. I mean, I've seen pictures online. But it's another thing being here and experiencing it. Nintendo Land. I mean, it really is going to be epic. It really is. But you can't lie to yourself. This is going to be insane.
Sure, I really feel like once Epic does open, we're going to see a lot of things potentially.
Come on.
Potentially be closed at University Islands of Adventure, and they're gonna begin working on new projects.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Since most of the demand is gonna be going to Epic Universe, which is why I was saying, like, I really wish that we could buy the tickets right now for opening day. I mean, there's no guarantee we'll even be able to get in, or that opening day single day tickets are even going to exist. They might not even sell single day tickets. Who knows? It's a return to Universal. Had a lot of fun. I mean, if we want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Forget about it. See ya.
But like, crowd seemed fine here, and nothing crazier than Disney. It's not like this huge competition. You can pick a side if you want.
I mean, can you imagine? There's not a huge these companies are in direct competition with one another, not only with the parks but with the studios. I mean, it's just like This guy calls himself an expert on a Disney expert. He's an expert on nothing. And then to say that the parks, the Epic Universe is probably going to open later when the director, the creative director for Epic Universe came out and said it's going to open earlier. I mean, do you ever do any research? Do you ever look anything up? You have a phone in your hand. It's insane. All right, so the next clip is called Epic Ticket Woes, and this is pretty much where he starts crying about the fact that, because these are my feelings on the subject. Epic Universe is opening, and they're seeing that there's going to be this incredible demand for it. So they don't want to just have one-day tickets, one-day entry for Epic Universe when they can, because they don't want to be inundated with everyone just going to that park and flooding the park. So what their plan is to have a 3-day pass where you get 1 day at Epic. Now, I don't know if you have to tell them what day you're going to Epic. I don't think so. But it's a 3-day pass that gets you into Island of Adventures, Universal Studios, and Epic Universe. Now, he's crying about it because he's an annual pass holder, and he thinks that they sort of owe him something because he's an annual pass holder. Now, you bought the annual pass for 2 parks, not 3. And let's get into it. I'll talk as we go through it here.
Really does look epic, but you know what doesn't look epic right now? The tickets to get into Epic Universe. It's all part of Universal's strategy. So,
I mean, you think you could ever elaborate on what he thinks their strategy is?
Oh, you can't obviously get tickets right now to Epic Universe, but they did announce on how the first batch is going
to
be released. And it kind of makes sense from a standpoint.
What standpoint? Does he ever finish a thought or elaborate on a thought? It's just like talking in bumper stickers.
I'm personally not a fan of it because it's a 3-day ticket, 1 guaranteed day to get you into Epic, then Islands of Adventure, and then, of course, Universal. There's no single-day tickets to buy right now into Epic Universe. There's no AP benefits or options to buy into Epic Universe. So it might be very hard to go opening day. So I might just have to buy that.
And my additional thought here is that Universal doesn't want the whole park to be flooded with these vloggers whose sole intent is to make money vlogging their park. They want people in there that want to enjoy the park also.
3-day park ticket.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
But the thing is, it's probably, obviously everybody wants to go in because of the huge park demand. I'm just not a fan on how they're releasing this because a lot of annual pass holders might not be able to go the first day and maybe potentially even the single day tickets. But right now, they haven't been released, but the only way, the first wave, we're going to call it the first wave because they're going to be different waves.
Well, Universal's calling it phase.
On how to buy Epic Universe tickets. It's going to be a 3-day park. It's going to be a 3-day park. Personally, I just want a 3-day ticket to go into Epic Universe.
So it's the 3-day ticket he wants to buy gets him all 3 days in Epic Universe, and why? Because he's an annual pass holder and he's already been to the other 2 parks. He's going to say it right now.
I don't really need to go into these because this is our second time this year, but I'm really pumped about Epic. Obviously, as a theme park fan, it's going to be insane. I just wish they did the tickets a little bit different.
You don't want to hear
Where's your ramp?
You don't want to hear any kind of complaining.
No whining at all.
Right.
Nothing. My life's so hard. Wah, wah, wah.
All right, that's it for this vlog. Next is the mix. I want to thank that commenter who told me that the audio was out. I mean, I just kind of rushed through it this time just to get through it. I was planning on doing 2 vlogs before I left for Disney. At least there's one out. If I do another one, it'll just be the Palaverse mix, which is similar to what you're going to see next. And I'll just do like a quick intro, and then that'll be that. But I can't wait to hear you guys or talk to you guys or see you guys. You see you guys in the comment section. And let me get rid of myself. And here is the mix.
Here we go, come on! You are now entering the Palaverse.
I'm having myself a me morning here in Boca.
I quite literally asked Google what we should do in Boca Raton.
A lot of you guys don't see the behind the scenes work. A lot of you guys don't see the constant planning. It may not seem like I plan, but I plan I plan. Trust me, I plan.
And this is what Google said are some of the top best things to do in Boca.
It's good bread. Garlic bread. We're gonna have some ripe. We're gonna have some ripe bread.
Why do I think this is neat? $80? Wild About Disney?
It alone gets 2 snaps up.
Oh my gosh, is that even gonna hang? Is it magnet? You've gotta be kidding me. It's bananas in this household.
That ain't funny.
I also just learned too the carols. They're going to be around the property. You can request them to be in your house.
Casey's having second opinions, y'all. You gotta really give us your opinion, because now Casey's having second opinion.
They look like they're too big for the table. Potentially. I don't know. Guys, I'm really struggling. Designing is so hard.
My life's so hard.
If you have any interior design expertise out there, I really need your help because I'm tired of this.
Had a strong odor walking by this. It was already roped off, but I believe they repainted it. Very strong chemical odors, and the odor is in the air. At this beach, tons of turtle nests. Oh, what I would do to see that actually happen. I feel like every Florida beach protects the turtles in any way they can. Do you have his number? Can you text him?
I do actually.
Can you tell me to get rid of it? Can you tell me to get rid of it? We want to see a show tonight.
I'm gonna disconnect, and I'm really looking forward to it.
But we can share. How you doing? How are you guys doing today? Now, thin pizza. Nothing. I've heard nothing but good things. Let's give it a bite. We'll give it a one bite. Everyone knows the drill.
Does stuffing half a slice of pizza in your mouth count as one bite?
Thin pizza, which is what I like. I don't like thick pizza. Sorry, people from Chicago. I don't like deep dish. It is a little bit too thin. Great pizza.
We'll give it a one bite. Everyone knows the drill.
We pretty much ate it all. It was good pizza. Good pizza.
Y'all.
Now, show me how the piggies eat.
Oh yeah. If you still wear pineapples, people make fun of you.
It's risky business putting pineapples on the door. They're not upside down though. If you know, you know.
So now pineapples on a cruise ship, believe it or not, it means swingers. And like one of my first cruises, I wore a pineapple shirt. Had no idea.
But it's when the pineapples are upside down.
Yeah, if the pineapple's upside down, that's what it means. But if you still wear pineapples, people make fun of you.
You know, I have to say it, but the next GTA is in Florida, in Miami. Can't wait for that. All those gamers out here. I mean, who's excited for that? GTA 6?
I mean, I don't really have too much time to play games as much as I used to, y'all. I mean, I'm still just, playing in my spare time.
Honestly, it looks better than it feels. And I think that's kind of how it goes with these high-end type places.
I asked Kyle, I was like, do you think that you turn down service here? He's like, definitely not. I was like,
I didn't say definitely not. I was just like, I don't know.
Hey, you said like, I don't think guys, they do. Oh, no. Don't put that bad juju in the world. Don't.
Yeah.
I've been going to this high school for 7.5 years. I'm no dummy. No!
The mirror goes all the way up too. That's a nice, very luxury touch. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
What up?
This is bonus footage, by the way.
No one's forcing you to stay here.
I'm just gonna go home and just like bite my pillow. Okay, bye.
That's ridiculous, Mo. And transmission.